Good morning, students. We were discussing chapter number 4, nouns. Nouns, we had studied about different nouns and noun cases, and also formation of nouns. I had given you that first three exercises to do. I hope that you have done. Now, today we are going to discuss noun as object of preposition and prepositional phrases. You know what is a preposition? What is a preposition? A preposition is a word that comes before a noun and shows its relationship to another word in a phrase or clause. That is a preposition. Now, what is the object of preposition? Noun as object of preposition. A noun phrase or pronoun that comes after a preposition is called object of the preposition. Remember that a noun phrase or pronoun that comes after a preposition is called object of the preposition. Once more, properly listen. A noun phrase or pronoun that comes after a preposition is called object of the preposition. Now, look at the from the beginning of his career, he was very hardworking. Beginning is the object of the preposition from, and career is the object of the preposition of. See, from is the object of the preposition and of also the object of the preposition. Okay, now ice cream is the most favored dessert of students in school. There are two prepositions, of and in. One is a student is the object of the preposition, and second one, school, is the object of the preposition in. Now, that is very simple to understand also. Here, some of the preposition, circle the preposition and underline the object. We will do only, I will give you only 3 or 4, okay? Remaining you have to find out. And now, the phone is on the table. What is the object? Table is the object. On is the preposition. You know that. Okay? What is that? On is the preposition. The table is the second one. Sushma hid under the bed. Under is a preposition. The bed is objects. The ball rolled inside the table. Inside is the preposition. Table. And then one more. Please give me the book to Mahi. To is the preposition. Mahi is the object. Please go through this and do that exercises. Okay, that is easy to do. You can simply do that one. I had already done this for the remaining you can do easily. Okay, there is not much difficulty. Now, prepositional phrase. What is a prepositional phrase? We had already seen what is a phrase, clause, phrase, everything we are seeing. Then what is a prepositional phrase? A prepositional phrase is a phrase that has a preposition and an object. A prepositional phrase is a phrase that has a preposition and an object. Listen, these phrases begin with preposition and end with nouns. They are called prepositional phrases. These phrases begin with the preposition and end with the nouns. They are called prepositional phrases. The first phrase does not have any modifier. See, look at the example given there. After school, one preposition, one noun. Behind the curtain, one preposition. Across the narrow river, across is a preposition, one. The first phrase does not have any modifier. The cat, the act as a modifier in the second phrase. The third has two modifiers. The narrow. The nouns in these phrases are the object of the preposition. Okay, but these are also called prepositional phrases. The nouns in these phrases are object of the preposition. Okay, now the prepositional phrases, you remember that a phrase that begins with preposition and ends with a noun, that is a prepositional phrase. Okay, remember that a prepositional phrase is a phrase that has a preposition and an object. Remember that. Now for example, we stayed at the cabin. Listen to me. We stayed at the cabin. At is the preposition, the is modifier, cabin is the object or noun. Then I adopted a black cat with white paws. With is the preposition, white is the modifier, paws noun or object. Then the store at the corner sells sandwiches. The store at is the preposition, the is a modifier, and corner is the object or a noun. So it is easy to do. Please do it yourself. Thank you.